were fine until you saw that post, that one picture, that one update. And suddenly, your life felt smaller. Why does that happen? By the end of this video, you won't just know what FOMO is, you'll recognize the exact moment your brain starts lying to you. And once you see it, it loses its grip. Quietly, but permanently. We'll break this into 3 parts. First, why your brain is designed to fear missing out. Second, how modern life hijacked that survival instinct. And third, how to stop living someone else's highlight reel without forcing gratitude or fake positivity. Let's start where it actually began. Imagine this. You're scrolling at night. No strong emotion, just passing time. Then you see it. A friend traveling, someone your age buying a house, a stranger living a life that looks fuller, and suddenly your chest tightens. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain wasn't built to make you happy. It was built to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, missing out on food, shelter, or status meant real danger. So evolution installed a simple alarm system. If others have something you don't, pay attention. That's FOMO. Not weakness, not insecurity, just ancient software running in a modern world. Ask yourself, is this desire coming from my values or from comparison? Psychologist Leon Festinger talked about this decades ago. We understand ourselves by comparing ourselves to others. It's automatic. You don't choose it, it chooses you. But here's the twist. For most of human history, you compared yourself to maybe 20 people. Now, you compare yourself to everyone, all the time, and not their real lives, their edited ones. Your brain doesn't know the difference. It just registers. They're ahead, you're behind. One line hits harder than it should. What if I chose wrong? That question alone has driven more anxiety than failure ever has. Let this land. You're not anxious because your life is bad. You're anxious because you can see every life you're not living. Here's another trick FOMO plays. It makes everything feel rare. That job, that relationship, that version of success. If you don't grab it now, it's gone forever. Behavioral economists call this scarcity bias. Robert Cialdini talks about it in Influence. The moment something feels limited, we want it more. Not because it's better, because it's disappearing. Social media thrives on this. Stories vanish in 24 hours. Trends move fast. Opportunities feel fleeting. Your nervous system never gets to rest. Ask yourself, am I chasing this because I want it or because I'm afraid of losing it? Here's something rarely said. FOMO gets louder when your own direction is unclear. When you don't know what matters to you, everything matters. Every option feels important. Every missed path feels like a mistake. That's why FOMO spikes during transitions, early 20s, career shifts, breakups, any moment where identity is unstable. Viktor Frankl wrote about this in Man's Search for Meaning. When purpose is weak, distraction becomes powerful. Not because you're unfocused, but because you're searching. Emotion isn't about missing experiences. It's about missing certainty. Let's get brutally honest. You don't actually want most of what you envy. You want how it feels to want it. The imagined happiness, the imagined fulfillment. But here's the part your brain skips. Every life you admire has boredom, stress, regret. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's trailer. In The Happiness Hypothesis, Jonathan Haidt explains this clearly. The mind predicts happiness poorly. What we think will fulfill us often doesn't. But FOMO never checks the results. It only sells the promise. If nobody could see your choices, what would you still want? This isn't about deleting apps or pretending you don't care. That doesn't work. Here's what does. Name the feeling. The moment you feel FOMO, say internally, this is comparison, this is scarcity, this is fear. Labeling creates distance. Your brain shifts from being inside the emotion to observing it. Second, trade comparison for cost. Every yes has a price. That lifestyle you envy, ask what stress comes with it. What do they sacrifice? Not to judge, but to balance the fantasy. And finally, choose one metric of success that's invisible to others. Peace, depth, freedom, energy. Something that doesn't photograph well. FOMO hates invisible wins. Here's the quiet truth. You're not behind. You're just watching too many paths that were never meant for you. The most grounded people you admire aren't doing more. They're wanting less and choosing more carefully. Pause. Next time FOMO whispers, don't fight it. Just ask, what is this really afraid of losing? Sit with that answer. If this video put words to something you've felt but never named, you can stay here. Subscribe if you want more conversations like this. And if you're comfortable, comment one thing you've stopped chasing that brought you peace. Not for others, for you.